Welcome back to the Den of Tools. Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the Den of Tools. And we've got some pre-Black Friday deals for you. Yeah, we can't really say right now for sure what's going to happen on Black Friday, as the big sale ads for Home Depot and Lowe's and all the other big tool stores are not out yet. And trust me, as soon as they hit, the bear will bring them to you. But for right now, I'm going to show you these deals because maybe you are like me and you'd rather not go out and brave the crowds the day after Turkey Day and rather sit back in your cave and, just relax for a bit. Anyway, here we go. This is from Home Depot, and we've got, I think, 5 brands here where they're doing a buy this package, get your choice of tools free. So let's jump into it. So the brands in question here are Milwaukee. You can get up to 2 free tools or batteries with select kits. Now you got to buy the kits they're talking about to get the package. But if you're looking to get invested in these or you're looking to expand them, these are some really great options, especially if you're already invested in this tool lineup. So Milwaukee's in it. We got DeWALT in this. We got Ryobi in it. We got Ridgid, and we got Makita. Now also, if you notice at the bottom there, free 2-day delivery, no membership required, so you can get free shipping on these as well. So let's jump into it with Big Red, shall we? So we got 2 options. You can buy their battery kit and get 1 free tool, or you can buy their fuel, I think it's a hammer drill and impact driver kit, and get 2 free tools. Now the way this works is kind of tricky. I'm going to put a link to the main page for Home Depot for the sale below the video here. If you want the first deal, you're just going to scroll down, and all you do is you add that tool to cart, and then you add one of the other tools to cart here. And then that's how you're going to get the free deal on that. It's going to automatically handle that. So, however, if you want to go with the more expensive route, you want to go with the fuel option here, the 2 tools, you're going to have to click on the Shop Now button there, this one right here. And it's going to take you to a page like this where they've already packaged the deals for you. And you're just going to scroll through and find the package that fits you. Now, let's jump back real quick. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So I want to come back here. So the base kit is you get the M18 18-volt lithium-ion XC starter kit with 2 4-amp-hour batteries, charger, and contract bag. Now remember, Milwaukee makes some of the best batteries in the business. They're the ones who invented the concept. Well, they're the first to market, shall we say, because they have the patent on 18/20-volt lithium-ion battery kits. So they've been doing this for quite some time. Now, when you buy this kit, your options are you can get one of these. You can get the Milwaukee lithium-ion cordless Rover LED AC/DC floodlight. Now, this is a combo. That means you can plug it in or you can use a battery on it. I saw these at SEMA. They're so bright. They put out so much light. It's a great tool. You're going to be paying top end. There are less expensive options out there. But if you're in the Milwaukee line, this is probably the way you want to go. Next, we got the cordless job site radio for $130. The only reason to go this route is you want a ruggedized radio and you're already in the Milwaukee line. But if so, it's a decent radio. If you're an audiophile, it's not going to blow you away, but it's not a bad radio. Next, we got one of my favorite tools in the entire world, and that's the Recip Sawzall. I love these things, $129. Yeah, you can usually get them cheaper, but you're getting it free here with this kit. You can also add in another battery. This, I think, is a great option here because this is the 5-amp-hour battery. These are great battery kits. And if you're already in the lineup for $200, you get 2 4-amp-hours, 1 5-amp-hour. You get the charger and the bag for $200. If you're in the red lineup and you need more batteries, this is the way to go. If you're going to get the base one with the 2 batteries, think about getting this. This is your 6-port sequential battery charger for $120. Not a bad item to have. The other items you can get is a sander. As you know, the bear's not a big fan of cordless sanders. And then we've got the fan over here. Job site fan. If you're desperate, maybe get one of those. But I think I would probably hold off and wait for one of those to go on sale. But the charger here is definitely a good one. The grinders is a decent grinder. I don't think it's a top line grinder. I think the best buy, if you're going for this lower end kit here, is to go straight batteries or battery and charger. Now, moving on, if you're stepping up to the big one, you're looking at $400 to get yourself the M18 brushless cordless combo kit, and then you get your choice of tools. Now, of course, with this, you get a hammer drill and you get an impact driver. Both of these are part of the fuel line. They're brushless. I'm going to say again, I know I'm repeating myself, but it's worth saying because those are top-of-the-line tools from Milwaukee. Unfortunately, they're packaging them with subpar tools, if you ask me. However, again, if you're going this, I'm going to recommend the same thing. Instead of trying to pick up one of these secondary tools, because if you're investing in fuel at the beginning with your base combo kit, you're probably going to want combos to go with it as well. Maybe you want to go with the double floodlights. Maybe you want to go with the floodlight and the vacuum. I think one of your best options here is going to be, let me see if I can find it down here. Come on, you know it's there. Can you imagine the poor sap and marketing had to go through and create all these combos? Well, I'm a little disappointed here because I went through all of these, and what I don't see is I don't see a double battery combo or a battery charger combo, which I think would have been the go-to solution if you're going to go this route. Anyway, let's move on to Big Yellow here, see what they say. With Yellow, you got the option, get a free tool or battery, just one, when you purchase their battery combo kit, or get up to 2 free tools when you purchase their Impact Hammer Drill Kit. Now, I've been down on a lot of DeWALT tools. You've heard me say it before. I'm not a fan of their battery platform. However, on this second kit here, this is not just any battery platform. This is their max platform. That means you get the FlexVolt 20/60 volt battery. This is a pretty nice battery combo kit, and it has a lot of uses with a lot of really great high-end tools. Getting into that might be worth it, again, if you are a top-tier professional or if you're a prosumer who just has money to throw away. I'm not saying you're throwing it away, but I'm saying for most prosumer kind of people, you don't need this level of tool. You'll do just fine with something, much lower, like we're going to talk about here coming up. But if this is what you want, this is what makes you happy, this is a pretty great kit to buy. Again, the way this works is if you want the first one here with the battery, you come down here, you select that one, and then you add one of the other ones. Now, some of these tools are good, some of them are okay. I think DeWALT makes some excellent cordless grinders. This cordless drywall cutout tool is pretty top notch. I'm not a fan, again, of the sanders. I actually like their multi-tool. I think it's a pretty decent multi-tool. It's a little bit on the, if you're trying to max your value out, it's a little bit lower. These go on sale all the time, but it's a great one to add. What I would not add, definitely not add, is this combo 2-pack of 3 amp hour cells. I just don't think they're that great. If you're going to spend the money, go for the higher end cells. Would I do the 5 amp hour battery? Maybe. I'd rather go, if you're getting this, you're getting the max voltage stuff, go for the FlexVolt stuff, and maybe even consider stepping up to this. Again, with this one, they're going to do the same thing. You got to go and pick their pre-packaged combo. So you're going to be limited to whatever the marketing guys have come up with and packaged here for you. But they do have a lot of great options here. All right, moving on to Big Orange. Now, if you've seen my good, bad, and ugly about Ridgid, you know that I think they're excellent tools. I think they're at a good price point. I've said that the batteries are kind of marginal. They've got some good batteries. They've had some battery problems in the past. I don't think their current chargers are quite as good as their older chargers, but in the lifetime warranty, that's the thing we got to talk about. I'm going to say just go back here. I'll put a link to that video up here in the corner. Go check it out, and you can see what I mean about the lifetime service agreement, because it's not a warranty. Don't call it a warranty. So the base one, get a free tool or battery when you buy their base kit here. It comes with 2 3 amp hour batteries and their base charger. Not a fan of this charger. Now, if you see over here on the right, they've got it's the better charger system. This is the one you're going to want. Now, of course, this kit's going to cost you a good bit more, and you get most of the stuff you're really going to want with that kit to begin with. Now, let's go through here. You got the option for their Octane cordless brushless circular saw. I love this saw. I think this is a fabulous saw. And honestly, anything from the Octane line at Ridgid is top notch. It really is. I think they're drawing a lot of the technology that they get from Milwaukee. Remember, these are all built by TTI. That's Ridgid, Milwaukee, and Ryobi, all from the same parent company. Yes, Emerson owns the brand, but they've licensed it out to TTI. So your options, you got a lot of great options. You've got the Octane cordless brushless impact wrench here for $150. You've got the Recip for $150 normally. They're multi-tool. This is the Job Max multi-tool. That's the one where you can take the head off and you can put all sorts of different heads on it. This router over here, I will say it's a decent router. I don't know about this router specifically, but in the past they've made routers that where the barrel of the router is not standard, which means if you try to put it in other router devices like a routing table or a jig or something, they don't always fit. Just be aware of that. Now, again, all of these I'm seeing they're all octane. Here's a great one down here. You get a 2-pack of their 4 amp hour batteries. That's excellent. Here we got their cordless grinder. I'm a fan of that, and their hybrid folding light panel. It's okay. I've seen better light panels out there, but it's not bad. Anyway, I think this is a great deal. If you're looking for a prosumer or light grade professional package and you're already in the Ridgid lineup, I would definitely go this route. Now, the other option is to go with get the bigger pack here and get 2 extra tools. This is going to, if you're not in the Ridgid lineup and you're looking to get into it, this is an incredible way to go. Now, it's more money than we were talking about before. You're looking at $450, but this is what we call the one-and-done solution set. If you look here, this first kit, this gets you oh my God, there's just so much here. We got the hammer drill, we got the impact, we've got the recip, we've got the circ saw. Of course, you got the spotlight. They got to throw that in there because, of course, you're going to get so much use out of that thing. You've got the good charger, better than the other one, and you're going to get the grinder and that Job Max multi-tool. That is a great setup. You're getting 2 large batteries with that, and you're going to have pretty much everything you need to get started there. Now, of course, they go through and they do all the other combinations that you may want as well. But anyway, Ridgid's not a bad lineup. Just be aware. Watch the video I did on the good, bad, and ugly so you understand. Now, let's talk about Makita. Makita is the one brand that does not get talked about enough on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Now they have 2 options again. You get the battery kit, and that's going to run you $200 just like the other one, or you can get the combo kit, and that's going to be $400. So let's talk about the battery kit. You got 2 4 amp hour batteries, rapid charger. Now, Makita makes some great chargers. They make some great batteries. They are a little bit on the expensive side, but they're good quality batteries from everything I've found. And the Makita, they're just solid tools. They don't go for the flash. They just deliver what they promise. The Makita circ saw, Makita's been known for excellent circ saws for years and years and years. This little recip, this is an interesting package. I actually kind of like the forward pistol grip kind of setup on this. Great control for small space kind of stuff. Their compact lithium ion 3/8 square impact wrench, that is a great tool. It's phenomenal. I love the router. It's a great router. So there's a lot of great options here. I don't know if I'd go with the leaf blower if I'm going with this package, but there's a lot of great choices. Now, if you go with the upper line up here, what you're getting here with the base package, let me pull it up so you can see the basic one here. And this might be the way I'd go, is get the base package with all the batteries, and then start looking for Black Friday deals to pull in the other stuff. But $400 gets you the 18-volt LXT brushless cordless 2-piece combo kit with 5 amp hour batteries. You're going to end up with a slew of batteries with this pack. You're never going to run out. And then that's going to allow you to expand then into, other tools without having to worry about whether they come with batteries or whether they come with the charger. You're going to have a great charger, and you're going to have a fantastic battery pack here. 5 amp hour. The Makita makes some excellent stuff. You can't go wrong with them. And next we got to talk about Ryobi, the king of DIYers, prosumers. They have an interesting option here. You only get 1 kit to choose from, and you can only get 1 battery. So their basic kit is their battery kit, where you get 2 3 amp hour batteries and a charger. This is not their top of the line charger. They make chargers that are much better than this. And these batteries, they're decent batteries. Ryobi they're kind of like Ridgid. They have some hit or miss batteries. Now, your option for tools that come with this, though. So you can get their new portable bandsaw, tool only, of course, and you can lob that one in there. That seems like a great little portable saw. The other thing you can do is you can pick up another 2-pack of 3 amp hour batteries. So if you're already in the Ryobi lineup for $150, you can get 4 3 amp hour batteries and a charger and a bag. That's if you're already invested in the lineup and you're looking for some higher capacity batteries or more batteries, this is a great way to stock up real quick. Now we got the Ryobi jigsaw. It's a decent little jigsaw. I don't think there's a whole lot to write home about it, but it's not bad. The recip saw, I thought this one, they make another one. That's the thing, is Ryobi makes several different lines of tools in their own lineup. They make 3 to 5 tools sometimes of the same tool at different levels. They make a recip saw that they put in a lot of the combo kits that's complete trash, if you ask me. This one, however, it's not bad. It's brushless. The Ryobi brushless stuff is on par with the Ridgid stuff. It's on par with some of the lower tier DeWALT stuff. It's actually not bad. I know Chaka's going to grill me over that, but it really isn't. Now we come over here, we've got the Ryobi 18-volt cordless 3-speed impact wrench. You're not going to believe this. So I just got finished with SEMA. I talked to a lot of builders. You would not believe how many builders have this in their toolkit. They use these Ryobi impacts. It's phenomenal. I can't believe it. Now, if we're talking about high capacity, here you go. Here's the Ryobi 6 amp hour lithium-ion high capacity battery. This, if you're looking for something for long run times, this is the way to go. Now, this one, cordless bolt cutters. That's kind of a specialty tool. For the bike thieves out there who are looking to invest, this is probably the way to go, because this would go through pretty much any chain you probably want. I want to see the lockpicking lawyer use this one, see what he can go through with it. Now, here we go. We got an SDS rotary hammer drill for $109. You can add that one. You got the vacuum. You got the grinder. Those are all okay. Here we got two battery packs of 4 amp hour I would add in. Again, this might be the way I would go. Get the base batteries and then add this battery pack in as well. Now we've got the sander, the circ saw here. I'm not a huge fan of this saw. It's a good saw. It really is. They make one that's a little bit smaller that uses a smaller blade, and I think that one is phenomenal for ripping sheet material. This is not a bad saw. It's just not my preference. And then we got their little wet dry vac accessory over here. We got a cordless drywall screw gun, and then we have their brushless hex impact 1/4 inch tool there, and we've got some more. I don't know why you'd want to go with the compact battery. Maybe you want something that's smaller, maybe that's your thing. And we've got a planer. We got a lot of options here. Cordless soldering station, that might be a fun thing to pick up. And we've got another the Quiet Strike. Sorry, this is their Pulse version. Ridgid made this really popular with the liquid impacts rather than the mechanical impacts. I find them odd to use. If you've been used to using the impact for years, you may find it weird. I find that it makes it a little bit twistier in the hand because it's not quite as sudden an impact. Maybe that's just me. I did a video on the Ridgid about 2 years ago. It wasn't my favorite impact. Ryobi stereo there, if you feel you need to stick with green with everything. And again, as I was saying, they make so many multiple tools. We have yet another impact 3/8 impact wrench here. Or is this the same? They might have just listed the same one again. Home Depot, they make all sorts of things. This is the P261, and this is the P263. 3-speed impact wrench. I don't know. That one's $81 normally. This one's $120. I don't know. I'm not up to speed on all the different variations of Ryobi. They just do too many. We got multiple pages here of tools to choose from, so let's keep going through it here. We got their nail gun. They make some great cordless nail guns. They really do. And we've got, look, another Hex Quiet Strike impulse driver. Then we got the shear tool here. And I think this is the recip saw I was talking about that I'm not a fan of. I found it to be kind of gutless, and I would avoid that one. We have yet another impact driver. As I said, multiple tools. It's what Ryobi does. Ryobi claims they have this huge tool lineup, all these tools, but quite often you'll see 3, 4, 5 tools that do essentially the same job. It's not that they have that many tools, they just have multiple iterations of the same tool. Here we see a second iteration of that jigsaw. The Ryobi router, not a bad little pickup, although it's a little, something I might try to find a sale on rather than using my free tool on it. It's something often I see that shows up on the end cap of the clearance items, depending on the season here. Maybe after Christmas, some of those will show up. We got their multi-tool here. Now this uses this is the Job Plus also. It's Ryobi's version of the Job Plus. It can use the same heads as the Ridgid one. That, again, though, is something that's so inexpensive I might pick it up later. The right angle, it's not a bad right angle, but again, it's so cheap. You find these on sale all the time. And let's keep going, see if there's anything else. The Ryobi cordless rotary tool. I've been wanting to pick one of those up. I wish they made it hybrid. Now, maybe it is. Maybe I'm missing some data on it. But I'll take a look at it here in a second. We can go through some of the other stuff. The Ryobi Spotlight. We got their inflator system. There's the better, right here. That's the better charger with a decent battery there. But it's only 2 amp hours. So, and of course, we got more, so many more Ryobi tools. I don't think I would pick up any of these, considering just how cheap they are to begin with. I wouldn't waste your free tool on those choices. Anyway, there you have it. That's the big sale from Home Depot, where you buy one combo kit and you get your choice of 1 tool or 2 tools if you buy the more expensive one. I think there's some great options. Really, I think the best takeaway from this is if you're already in one of these tool lineups, this is a great way to add a whole slew of batteries to your setup. There's a few choice tools in there that may be a good option if you're missing out. But honestly, I think the best takeaway is the batteries for sure. Anyway, I want to say thank you very much to all the members who support the Den of Tools. These are the guys, it's kind of like Patreon, but this is in YouTube's version. It's built in kind of thing. And I really appreciate all of you who do that. Also, I want to say thank you to everyone who's bought the merch, sent me pictures. It's great seeing this. I love the sweatshirt. It's got to be my favorite. I just wish they made it in grizzly bear size. And also, everyone, thanks again for everyone who shows up for Tool Talk Live every Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. We talk tool, tech, family, and business. Hope we can see you there. Anyway, that's all the bear has for you today. Why don't you comment down below what tool pack you think you'd be getting? Or better yet, what tool pack you're looking for Black Friday, and Bear will keep an eye out for you. Anyway, you all take care. God bless, and as always, say it with me, shine on.